We will discuss about corona variants in this video. The coronavirus has multiple proteins on its surface. You can see these proteins, the small peg-like things on the surface. These proteins are called spike proteins. With the help of this spike protein, the coronavirus will attach to the cell of the human being and it will enter the cell, and after entering the cell, it will undergo replication or it will start multiplying to produce new population of coronaviruses. The new population of coronaviruses, then they will bud out from the surface and they will slowly leave the surface. And again, they infect the other cell. So this is a continuous cycle. Basically, this is the life cycle of this virus. And if you can see this chart shows that depending upon the changes in the spike protein, we have different strains like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and the Wuhan virus. Initially, the Wuhan virus does not spread much. If you see here, as the virus starts evolving and as it is undergoing mutation in the spike protein, it is infecting the human being very easily. SIG variant classification, it is given by World Health Organization. They have classified variants as what is a variant being monitored and variant of interest, variant of concern, and variant of high consequence. Now, we don't have any variants of interest or variant of high consequence. We have the variants being monitored, that is the previous coronavirus that have caused infection, and they are replaced by the subsequent variants. Now, the variant of concern is Omicron. The last year, the variant of concern was Delta. So this virus continuously evolves. It undergoes division or replication inside the host and it will produce newer population of the cells in every cycle of replication. What is mutation? There is a change in the genes. The one copy is replaced by the mutant copy. So such new viruses are called mutants. So that is mutant. When one person is infected by two different viruses, they can undergo recombination to produce newer strains. So this is called recombinant viruses. Now you can see these are the two parent viruses like that, which have undergone recombination to produce these two intermediate viruses. This is a process called recombination. Now lineage, closely grouped viruses are called lineages like alpha, gamma, omicron, delta. Now what we are seeing is Omicron is nothing but a lineage. And now we'll see what is a variant. A variant is basically when there is a lot of mutations in the genetic code, not just one mutation and lot of mutations in the genetic code. Why are these important? Because variants cause large amount of population to be affected, very severe and lethal disease requiring ventilator, and the number of deaths will be higher. So this is important for public health organizations like World Health Organization or WHO. So you can see very different variants, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Now the Omicron, this is the variant of concern. As you can see, the variant of concern in May 2020 was alpha, and August 2020 in South Africa it was beta, and November 2020 it is gamma, and October it is delta, and now November 2021 it is Omicron. So each virus, each mutant is replacing the previous virus. So it is becoming a variant of concern. So variant of concern is changing. I want to give you this report by World Health Organization, which is released on November 30, 2021. The Omicron is considered to be the variant of concern at this point of time because it is there in multiple countries. It is infecting those who have not traveled by aeroplane, and it has replaced Delta variant, and there is no protection offered by sera from the vaccinated or infected individuals, and there is no protection offered by the monoclonal antibodies. And the same agency, SIG agency of WHO, has downgraded Delta virus from a variant of concern to a variant being monitored. The new classification why it was changed is there was a reduction in the number of cases, and also there is no significant health risk to the public. So I want you to understand this in a clear way. That is why I've made this chart. In 2020, the variants being monitored were alpha, beta, and variants of concern were delta. In 21-22, the variant being monitored is delta, and variant of concern is omicron. In future, when new variants come up, the variant that is being monitored will be omicron, and we'll have a new variant of concern. So variant of concern is something which causes severe disease like omicron right now, and variant being monitored is not a serious disease like delta, which has been controlled. Thank you.